Hey, what is up, guys? This is FNH here, and today I'm going to show you guys what my top 5 application choices are for working from home. All right, so you guys know probably the current situation. A lot of people are working from home and working remotely. These are my top 5 apps that I think you will be the most productive with, and especially if you have your own business, this would definitely help you run your business a lot more smoother. All right, so let's get started. First one is Slack. So you probably heard of it, right? It's a desktop chatting application where you can create your teams, right, and chat with basically everyone on your team. All right, really good, really simple to use, really easy. Works straight out the box. You can create groups, you can chat on one-on-one with people. Private messages, basically everything. So it's really good. In terms of pricing, it has a really good pricing. As well, so you can see it's free for small teams, which I believe there's a limit as to how many people can be on the team. I believe it's like 7 or 10 or something like that. But then once you get that, you can see the paid version over here is still reasonable, right? $6 a month, right? So very reasonable pricing, great tool. I use this all day, every day, and there's definitely a lot of people behind this that use it as well. There are some alternates to this. You can use Skype for Business. There's, I believe, Mattermost as well. But in my opinion, Slack is probably the best. All right. So next thing I would want to say is Gotomeeting. So Gotomeeting is basically similar to Zoom or Cisco WebEx, right, where you can host a meeting, right, and then other people can join. And not only that, you can present your desktop and basically share what you want to share with your team. All right. So there are other alternates. You probably heard of Zoom, especially in now times, but it's definitely, in my opinion, they're both really good, but just personal preference, I believe that Gotomeeting is a lot easier to use and a lot better. And not only that, it's priced really good. I've been using this for a while, never had any issues. That's why I'm just sticking with this, right? You guys can definitely try out Zoom as well, right? But yeah, definitely need this to be able to collaborate with your other teammates. All right. Next is Teamviewer. So Teamviewer, I would say, is kind of similar to Gotomeeting, except that it's not. And what I mean by that is Gotomeeting, you can have an audience of people. So, you can be presenting your desktop, and then there can be like 15, 20 other people that are viewing your desktop. All right. TeamViewer is more of a one-on-one thing. So if I have an issue with my computer, someone will get on TeamViewer, let's say my teammate, and then they can come and basically control my computer. Okay, so they can actually control it themselves and then do whatever they want to do to fix it. And then at the end, I can stop it, and then that's it. So it's really good. It is free, but there is a paid version as well, right? So you definitely want to check that out. It's a really cool software. There are other alternates to this, I believe, like VNC Viewer, but TeamViewer is a lot more simpler and it works straight out the box. VNC Viewer can be kind of complicated depending on what you're trying to do. So yeah, definitely check this out. All right, next is Basecamp. So Basecamp is basically a project management tool similar to Trello. Maybe you've heard of that. That's more popular, I believe. But it's very, very good. Basically, it's just to keep track of your projects, right? It's a project management tool. So, if you have a big project, you obviously have to break it down into smaller pieces. And then those smaller pieces will be tasked out to different people. And then you can keep track of all that over here, basically which ones to do, when it's going to be due. There's a chatting application in here as well, right? And you can schedule it as well. So you definitely want to have something like this, whether it's Basecamp or Trello or something similar to those, right? Just to keep track of all your projects. All right. Last but not least, I would recommend is Dropbox. So Dropbox, is a file sharing site. So there's like millions of sites similar to this: Google Drive, OneDrive, Box.com, Mega. There's just a whole bunch of different sites I could name. But in my opinion, Dropbox is probably one of the most popular, and not only that, but also one of the best, right? I've been using this for quite a while now, never had any issues with it. It's really fast, and I really like their UI that they have. Really, I would say smooth UI, nothing ever breaks or bugs out for me, right? So that's why I would definitely recommend this, right? Last but not least, so Slack, the reason I recommend it is it does have a lot of integration with many of the other applications. So for example, Dropbox and Basecamp or Trello if you're using it. So Slack, you can install a plugin within that, and then it can basically get your data from here and then automatically make it show up on your boards in Slack. So yeah, that's why I would definitely recommend that. Other than that, these are the top 5 apps. There's other apps that you guys can use, but those are more specific to, I believe, like I would say, like certain jobs. So, for example, if you're a programmer, you would probably be using GitHub or some sort of application like GitHub. But I'm not going to get into that. These are the top 5 general purpose tools that would definitely increase your productivity, especially when working from home. All right, let me know what you guys thoughts are on my list. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you have any question or comments, please leave them down below. Definitely, if you guys have another application that you use on a daily basis and think that it would help, definitely list it. Other than that, FNH out. Peace.